Why does lithium just sound like lithium?
Yeah, we can, man. We need a bigger car, man.
I hope his name's Benji Dan, please.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Fuck this thing, man.
When are we going in,
money.
man?
That's where my money's at.
Right,
I ran as well, but I
on the
probably won't
count
get
of
it.
3. Ready?
Because I'm not a paperwork guy.
This can
Yeah,
possibly
he
not
did.
fail for the
Okay.
40th time.
He's good to
1,
go.
2,
All right,
3.
Oh crap.
I got it, man. I got it, man.
Steals chips from Lucas.
Do you want to die, ho?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Let's try 40.
No.
Still, you robbing me?
I'll pay you back.
He wants to see you guys.
Okay, that's fine.
Look,
I'll
you
pay
gotta
you.
get out of here fast
guys
before we have to deal with
already,
Dan.
man?
Sleep.
Hello.
Did you take a picture with the
Yeah.
car and all that?
I got a photo. It's, I believe, personally owned. It's rental. What should I call this in for?
I'd say reckless evading.
Hey, firm. Do we have a report up?
Should match with Declan's. Lucas, drive. Lucas, drive, man.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, leave me here, please.
Drive, Lucas, drive.
You can't ram
Drive,
at
Lucas.
work, Alice.
Go. Hello, 6076 Regional PD 195.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me.
Oh,
Go, go,
I'm
go,
here.
go,
I'm here.
Yeah, I'll be going and processing her. I'll see you at Mission Road PD, guys.
Copy
I'm
that.
going. I'm dipping.
Oh, that's what happened. Okay. Let's see if the police is blocking
You
us.
sure it was an
It's
accident?
Ray,
Oh,
man.
I lied.
Hey, can we
Sorry.
This is my friend.
Let's get
This is
in
my
the car,
homies,
man.
man.
Yeah,
We're gonna
he's
kill
got
some
room in his
people,
car, man.
Hey, Benji. Is this what rock
You guys
bottom
wanna know
looks
what my
like?
name is?
What is
man?
that,
Okay,
man?
16 transitioning 1001. Good job, y'all. See you later. Okay, goodbye.
Fuck. Oh, that was funny. Dispatch 125, transition channel 176 MRPD 10-7 evidence process.
Is he dead? Did not identify herself, that's fair.
Actually, wait, it's felony in run because that guy got injured and went to the hospital.
Yep.
Yep.
She did kill a guy. 10-9, Lucas? I told you to bring her to Mission Row.
Who's typing right now?
Oh, there's another 37 Charlie.
Well, it's okay. I gotta process this lady,
Hey,
so
Lenny.
I'll be busy. But Lucas and Floppy
Yep.
out.
What's your words per minute? God damn.
I did a 164 the other day. I'm kind of practice though.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
I was doing evidence. This is I was like, damn, whoever write that statement going quick. Hey, listen, I was the last to close that.
Watch
That was
your
locked.
head.
That was locked.
So
It was giving open.
Sometimes it's weird. The first time you wake up, it'll look like it's open or unlocked.
Oh, that's great.
Back again. Back to back, Maybach, back to M's.
Simon, you can't do a 164.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What's happening?
sorry.
It's late talk. Sorry.
Hey, greetings again, man.
I know you can't do a 164.
Yeah, I know.
Nice.
Oh, that's your boyfriend.
We're gonna have to get you on felony hit and run.
Yeah, honestly, at this point, I don't give a fuck. Just let's go.
I literally do a 200. I would not believe that unless I saw it.
Oh, wow.
Well, because I'm mad at him. He's the one who told me to come
So
get
then
him
you're
in a
trying to take
fucking
my
seminal.
man while I'm working. You trying to call my man daddy.
I was just
You
trying to
crazy?
make
You're talking about I'm fast as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I think the world record is like 210 or 212 or some shit.
Listen, if you want to ocean dumper Lucas, don't say anything.
Oh, that's
Hey, Chief Barrett, how's it going?
Shiva, please. Yeah. That
Nothing.
was Declan. It wasn't.
No,
That's a
no,
good officer.
Declan said that we should go have a beach episode.
Yep.
No?
Yeah, get her on felony hit. Did you guys document the Seminole?
Right?
No, please.
Right,
Dead.
Declan. It's a beach
Give me one more
episode, Barrett.
chance.
I don't think you get a chance.
Barrett, why don't you ever want to be called Chief Johnson? Can you imagine how cool that sounds? It'd be cool,
Yeah,
though.
the big dick.
Yeah, Chief
Huh?
Johnson.
You guys are so. Oh,
Like
wow.
BJ, I'd understand, but Chief Johnson, that just sounds cool.
Maybe I'll change my mind.
Yeah, I'm just saying, Chief Johnson.
Alice, are you processing her or do you need me to?
Yeah, we could process together because she wants
Okay,
to call
let's
me
go.
daddy. We can take care of her.
What?
Let's go.
Let's go. You
Get
got
your
legs,
step
Miss
in,
Hendricks.
girl. Can't you walk?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I can walk.
Yeah, I'll be here with you in case he says anything. Then I'm gonna suck the voice. We might actually have a beach episode.
I didn't know they were swingers.
Certified snitch.
I gotta talk to Maple.
Well, I'm here too. I kind of want to hear about this.
Well, it's not about this, but it's about other stuff. But
Oh,
either way, it doesn't matter.
am I okay to be here?
And I guess not gonna hurt anything.
Now what?
Did you lock that door?
Now
Yeah.
what?
I didn't hear it lock. I was just
We're
curious.
on. Oh, I see. Never mind. Yeah. Just behind you.
Yes, Penzone?
Hey, do you want us to charge her with assault when she punched you? It's up to you. It depends how much you're hurt.
Hello.
How is she treating you
Hello.
guys?
Oh, we're probably gonna hit her with felony hit and run. So
Ooh, she getting salty?
no, she's actually pretty nice. She just said, yeah, she's a slay queen kind of girl. So
If she says that she's proud for hitting me, go for it. If she feels apologetic, I'll accept her apology.
let me ask her right now, Miss Hendricks. I need to ask you something very important. How do you feel about punching Flop?
All right, I'm turning my phone off.
Oh, he said she's very sorry.
Apology accepted.
Apology accepted. All right, we're not charging for that then.
All
All
right.
right, thank you,
I
Flop.
gotta go. All right, bye bye.
Is this where you guys tell me to look up to the flower?
This is typically what happens. Or typically, if you ever hear someone say that I'm frolicking, this is usually where you'll find me.
Oh, okay.
Usually naked up here sometimes.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, Maple, how you feeling about things? Got any problems, issues, comments, concerns, complaints?
Also, for the record, I'm not here. I just hopped in for a separate reason.
Okay. I think things have been okay. I don't really understand this whole prison thing. It feels like we're told not to go to the prison, and we end up going to the prison all the time anyway. That's a bit confusing and somewhat annoying. I have been a little disheartened. You know, I was brought in with the skeleton crew. You know, and we were given our task and our information in terms of what the view was, and you know, now that we're shifting from that view, it feels like everything that I had been working towards is now shifting, and at the end of the day, I'm going to adapt to what's around me, and if you don't adapt, you don't survive, right? So it's not the end of the world for me, but
I swear to God.
I'll adapt and survive.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel
I
like a lot of what
I
was working
swear
towards
to
is now
God.
shifting away from it, so it's a bit disappointing for me.
Okay.
I can understand that. You know, starting over is hard, and especially when you're working towards something. You know, sometimes things get reset, and you gotta start over, and it
Yeah.
sucks.
And like I said, it's not something that I'm gonna be like, this is the end of the world. I quit. Nothing like that. I'll adapt. I'll figure it out. Life goes on, right? Things change, and we adapt to it.
Mhm.
And I intend on doing just that.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think I really have any other complaints. or
tea.
anything. I think otherwise things have been all right. I mean,
Sylvia
TFP 's still
Parkway,
going,
Davis Avenue.
trying to work with York and figuring out stuff with the cadets and making sure that we can get all of them out quickly. We have such a big influx now. We're working through slowly but surely. We have all of them with call signs now, and trying to get the ones that need to be bumped to PPO their sessions and get them through so that we can focus on the ones that need it more. But I think that's it for me. Those are my opinions and perspectives on things so far. I don't have much else, I guess.
You don't have any Well, I guess I'll just go straight to a question. Is there anything that you would like to see change or be removed or stay
You know
the
what's so
same
funny
in
about Barrett
particular?
doing this? This is what Flop did as a senior, and everyone's like, damn, Flop, what's the name of all these officers? What's going on? Why aren't you telling us the names? Flop went to every officer, was like, what's going on? Tell me about what do you got going on? And it got completely ignored.
Nothing really that off the top of my head comes to mind. Something that I do hope going forward that happens is that in my previous experience and stuff like that, there's always been situations in which waves of promotions were always the case. And I think there's a greater benefit to more of a consistent move and not just like big chunks of people being thrown into the spot as time goes on. I think oh, neighbor's checking in on us. I think benefit
Bring her back to the origin seems to do document.
consistent growth and having people promoted when they see fit and not when it's time for more promotions. You know what I mean?
I agree wholeheartedly, 100%. However, that
Oh,
time we lost that ability to have that.
With what happened? No,
choice.
I think
Look at
that
this
we were
beautiful-
very late when it came to the amount of
Hold on.
promotions
Yeah.
that needed to happen. I do think that promotions needed to be
Hold on.
more prevalent earlier. I think we needed
It won't be
more-
batches and
Hold on.
bunches forever,
Trying
but
to-
it was necessary.
Yeah,
to
no, I
stimulate
agree.
things.
I do agree that there needed to be more of a fleshed out chain of
That's
command.
That's a good fucking photo.
Things will slow down once a couple other things get filled out. But
Hey, I was done with my report. Can I step out, or do you want me to stay here?
it's up to Maple here. I don't much mind.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind. You're good, Bob.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean, I know that this is a bit of a unique situation. I just think going forward that a more consistent or progressive like promotion style in which promoting people when it's believed that they have fit that role and not just when it's time for there to be more promotions would be a good thing going forward. Like I said, I know this is unique, but I digress.
I agree 100%.
And I do think that there was a lot of issues that have happened over the last couple of months that were avoidable. You know, I feel like there were options that could have been made when we got here, that we would have been able to, you know, if we had different people, if we had more consistent officers from the get, I think we could have avoided a lot of the issues that ended up developing with the PD in terms of numbers, in terms of you know, who we had on duty and all that stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, hindsight's 2020. There's nothing we can do about the past. All we can do is move forward and work on going forward. And there's nothing really, I think, that sticks out to me right now that I think needs to change right now, or that comes to mind and being horrible or super good. It seems I feel like we are, for the direction that we are now going, I feel like we are in a good spot.
Okay.
I think I have always been on the side of a more serious officer, and I think that has to do with my time when I was first trained with the LSPD 5 years ago. And although I did end up becoming a ranger back then, I still think I held a lot of that seriousness from there. I hope to not stray too far from where we were these last few months. Is my biggest concern.
And why is that a concern?
Because I think
Let's say things do change, and it's nothing like that.
That's nothing. I'm expecting it to be different from how it's been these last few months. I am just hoping that there is still some form of accountability and control and
Listen, here's my thing. People should be held accountable. And when years ago people screamed and whined about cops not being held accountable for their actions, the way that we started holding people accountable when this police department started was not what they meant. Not in the slightest. These small itty bitty mistakes within the police department that didn't impact the civilians whatsoever, that is not what they meant when they were upset about police not being held accountable.
This is a good conversation.
Now, what they did mean, which I noticed on a daily basis, of people being held accountable back in the day.
Yeah.
That I do intend to honor.
Sorry.
Because our relationship
anyway
with the community, just with civilians in general, is of utmost paramount to me. And I'm going to put people in this department that improve that. And I will remove people that degrade that. It's pretty much that simple.
Where's you playing RuneScape? Always.
Which is fair. Understandable.
Because if they can't trust us, we're just going to go straight down back to where we were years ago.
Same path. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I am wanting to help avoid.
I'm not saying we have to bend over backwards and get fucked on the daily basis by everyone. But we can be more lenient when it suits.
Yeah.
So what I offer everyone is the discretion to make their own choices, to decide whether or not to push this charge or that charge. That way, as long as they can articulate why they didn't do this for whatever specific reason, like command or whoever it might be, then they'll be fine.
It's interesting that you say that because a few weeks ago, maybe about a month ago now, I had wanted to press a charge on someone and I ended up being threatened by Slacks that if I had pressed that charge that I would, if I lost in court, that I would be punished.
Not as. Sorry. I know I'm just here as a buy. What charge? Did you want to press? What?
It was going to be robbery of financial for the Group 6 bank robbery a Group 6 truck robbery that happened at the Pacific Vault, or at the Pacific Standard Bank, and the robbery took place inside of the bank.
I'm gonna be honest. We about pushed that yesterday.
Yeah.
It technically
the charge. That's what I was trying to articulate, and I was ready to go to bench with Rami about it, and I was going to take that shit to court. And if you've noticed, since then, there was a new charge that's been implemented, which matches the fine and time of the previous robbery of financial charge.
Shocker. It's almost like you were right.
Who do you think should be the assistant chief of police?
Bit of a loaded question, but
Should I step away? Considering I'm on that list, or
I'm on that list too.
Wait,
but I just kind of saw it, and I was like, "What's the worst that could happen? I don't get it. Oh well, I'll carry on with my life." I think Ruby is a very good choice. I think she's very dedicated and very committed. I think McNulty is also a very good choice. I can't really speak for people in other shifts. I have damn near never touched shift 1. Only on the rare occasion I have started my shift earlier in shift 1. Or leaked into it from shift 3, and even shift 3 recently, I haven't been around very frequently in shift 3 as much as I was before. I know that Ruby and McNulty want what's best for this department. I know they're both very good options. I am confident that regardless of who you end up picking, that they will end up in some form of a higher position of command.
What do you feel about Bones?
I'm not sure Bones is assistant chief Not because of his police work. I think I think he will serve the
Oh my
department
God.
better in a more
Wait a
infield
minute.
position. I feel like the assistant chief tends
Would you
to.
say McNulty would be the same?
I could, and that's why I'm leaning towards Ruby more.
Wait.
So let me open a hypothetical timeline here. Slacks doesn't exist. Captain, lieutenant, and sergeant positions need to be
Oh my
filled
God. I
by
hope Pinzone's on that list.
Ruby, Bones, and McNulty. Where do you slot all three of those in?
Yeah, you're hitting me with like a fuck, marry, kill, bear.
I mean, I've hit everybody with the same question depending on the shift. So.
Kill them all.
I think I would say I would put Bones at sergeant. The real question for me is between Ruby and McNulty, which one goes captain, which one goes lieutenant. I think either one. I don't see anything going wrong with either decision.
Ruby and McNulty are going to be slotted into positions, just like Flop's going to be slotted into a position as well.
I'm gonna say Captain Ruby and Lieutenant McNulty with Sergeant Bones.
Whoop.
And some of the reason I say I put Bones at Sergeant is a bit of maturity as well. He can absolutely lock in. He knows how to do his job, no doubt about it. There's nothing with that. But I feel like Ruby and McNulty, they all hold some sort a more of a I don't know, more of an air of seniority, I guess. They seem to command the room a bit better, I feel like, than Bones
Bro,
can.
hacking for real.
Bones
No,
can
I
handle
clicked
his own on a
inspect on
scene.
my
Bones
fucking
can
chat
command a
page by
scene
accident. It was just
100%.
it was the pop out for chat.
But I feel like McNulty and Ruby sort of have a different capability to do such a thing.
This is a great song.
Yeah, let's say Captain
Claire
York,
install those
Lieutenant
cheats.
McNulty,
That's
and Sergeant
crazy.
Bones.
Now let me insert Slacks into that equation. And there's 2 sergeant spots.
There's 2
Now we
sergeant
take everybody
spots?
off. There's 2 sergeant spots, 1 lieutenant, and 1 captain. So you insert Slacks into this equation of 4.
Keep Slacks as a captain, dude. Slacks is a good captain, regardless of what people may think.
That's very difficult.
I don't think so. I think you keep Slacks as a captain. I'm not going to say this because this is Maple's conversation. Keep Slacks as a captain. Put Bones as a sergeant. McNulty and Ruby as lieutenants. Or vice versa. You have Bones.
Sergeant Bones, Sergeant Slacks, Lieutenant McNulty, Captain York.
Wow. Wow.
You said Sergeant Bones, Sergeant Slacks, Lieutenant McNulty, Captain York.
Yeah.
I think Slacks is a good captain. All jokes aside. He's always more than willing to listen. He's around during a lot of other hours too. He has a good broad spectrum of being on duty. I actually think that he's a really capable captain.
I feel like the shift captains that we had returning to the department were more accurately described as sergeants than captains. Although they had to deal with a lot of bullshit, they were the only ones in those positions. So they
Yeah. I
had
mean,
no
I kind of
choice.
view it as they were lieutenants, but with high command responsibility, basically.
I was
I
gonna
see
say,
a lieutenant as high command.
Uh,
Almost. They're borderline. They're the bridge between command and high command, right?
I mean, I guess I see them as mostly like like the same way like the chief of police or like the sheriff is like the high command of high command. I see lieutenants as like the high command of command. If that makes
They're
sense.
like command.
Yeah.
That's fair.
now let me ask the real question. What about these goddamn Rangers, Barrick?
What about them?
I'm kidding. Ignore me.
Listen, Conan's coming back from prison. You two are here. Another one just stabbed Cornwood today.
A ranger stabbed Corn. Oh yeah, Tessa.
My nipples are hard.
Yeah, Tessa did stab Cornwood.
Not because of because of. Anyway. Yeah, what?
I think we need to finish everything with this department first before we start opening to other departments still.
I don't disagree with that.
I also think we need more fucking call signs because our 100 call signs, we're running out of numbers.
We'll just open up the 400s again when that time comes. It's not a big deal right now.
You know what Tessa said to me on the phone today?
What'd she say?
She said, and I quote, "He's not my problem anymore, but just make sure he gets a mobility scooter."
Yeah, that checks.
I asked her who was capable. She goes, "I don't know, Flop. You seem pretty capable to handle Conan."
So y'all keep talking. I gotta go piss in this bush real quick.
Are we hiring Conan back? Is that like a thing that's happening?
I didn't say that, but it
Okay,
might
good.
happen.
Oh, fuck me. The man literally turned on his country for a fucking mobility scooter Flop.
And our mayor's a terrorist.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't say that Conan coming back would be the worst thing to happen. Ooh, let's go! Sorry.
We need to. Can we even handle one Cornwood right now, Flop?
Listen, I think Cornwood is overall a really, jokes aside about the guy, he has his moments. He's a good officer.
I feel like Cornwood was developing phenomenally and has regressed tenfold since he shot a guy 26 times. Sorry.
When was that?
And that, like, the whole thing with the Donald Bush situation.
See, I was not told he shot that many times.
He shot 2 magazines. It's 24 rounds.
I was informed he shot way less.
As far as I'm aware, it was 24 rounds, 2 magazines.
I think the bottom line is it was excessive regardless. I think he's understood that. I think that was a regress for him. I don't think it defines him, though. I think for anybody to make a major mistake, I mean, even Gregory Johnson, I don't think that what he did defines him as a person. I think there's recovery, but it's going to be harder for him to climb that ladder.
I think he had that opportunity for recovery and has thrown it out the window recently with just his behavior and his angle that he's taken after he got fired. He got fired and started throwing a fit, you know?
I don't think he threw a fit. I talked to him when he was suspended, and he even said, you know, Flop, not for nothing, I really love my time off duty. He enjoyed it. He was
when he's suspended and when he gets fired were two different times.
But he was never fired. He was indefinitely suspended, and then he had his panel, and then the vote happened for his panel. No, he had the vote for his panel, and he never actually got fired. If he was fired, he would have had to wait to come back.
So then what is he? What?
He got demoted to a PPO.
Gregory Johnson.
No. Cornwood.
Cornwood. I thought we were talking about Johnson. I know Cornwood didn't get fired. I'm saying Johnson.
Oh yeah,
fired.
Johnson got fired.
I'm saying Johnson went off the fucking rails when he got fired.
Oh yeah, Johnson unfortunately signed himself up.
We were talking about two different people.
No.
I was so fucking confused. I was so confused, Flop. I was like, what the fuck are you on about right now, man?
No. He I don't know. Johnson always liked Johnson, always thought he was a really good like morale person. But he definitely showed a lot of colors, unfortunately, from what I've heard.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
But yeah, I don't know. I think I do miss the ranger station.
Yeah, me too. One day, Flop, one day.
Yeah, we'll see.
So what are we gonna do, by the way, about Tessa stabbing Cornwood?
Yeah, I don't know the information on that.
Keys to our house.
What?
She's also decorating our house.
See, I had to call her earlier about the Conan thing, and she goes, "All right, Flop, let's just get to the point." And I said, "All right, Conan," and she goes, "Oh, that's not where I thought we were going with that." I knew about the situation because I read the sentence, but I don't know any of the details. How definitive is it that it was Tessa?
I broke off of the call when Lenny yelled over everybody to break off of the pursuit of the vehicle that was fleeing from the scene so that we could all look for Tessa instead.
Here's the issue, though, and this is specifically where my confusion lies. And I want to be clear. I'm not trying to instill doubt. I'm playing devil's advocate here. I wasn't there. You were there.
Barely, but yes.
Yeah, I'm playing devil's advocate. So I'm not sitting here saying, "Ha, gotcha." This is a genuine question. In Hawkstaben, witnessed on the beach behind the resort off of Great Ocean Highway, a suspect believed to be Tessa Lamb in disguise was holding Officer Cletus Cornwood at knife point. Darker red hair, fedora type hat, black leather jacket.
I never actually saw her on the scene. If I did, I would have put my statement in and everything. I didn't actually end up there. Hawk was fucking adamant that it was Tessa. He was literally shouting Tessa Lamb time and time again on radio. And like half the department's like, who the fuck is Tessa Lamb? We need a description, because people forget not everybody knows what old officers look like.
Well, it's also been 5 years. I mean,
yeah,
it's
so he seemed adamant that it was her. He was shouting at people that it was her. He sounded like a conspiracy theorist that it was her. I cannot say here nor there on whether or not it was her, because I did not actually see the scene. I did not see her at any point in relation to that scene. The only time I saw Tessa was when Bones had her in cuffs in front of her own house.
Yeah, I'm a little. Was she matching description at the time of being apprehended?
According to what they said, they said that she was wearing different stuff. But of course, maybe she went home. So I don't know. Yeah, I cannot say here nor there.
Do we know that she went home?
On it. We know that's where we found her, was at home.
Okay, she did tell me she did some. Oh wait a minute. Wait. Okay, how long ago? So she was apprehended. Was she brought down to like be spoken to?
Yes.
Okay, she told me
She was
she did some
interrogated.
renovations on the house today and asked me if I've seen it.
She was interrogated. I think. When did she ask you that? Because
During the Conan thing, 3-1.
yeah, so that the whole stabbing happened way before that. Like hours before the Conan thing.
I need to. Okay. Legally, I'm covered. She's texted me about the renovations. But if she did renovations on the house today, I think I have to do my due diligence and go clear the house. God forbid.
We can do that.
Yeah, we should go do that after this.
Yeah, we can go do that. I gotta head off duty after it.
I cannot believe I have to say I need to clear the house, but I just want to make sure that God forbid, Maple, Jesus Christ, God forbid.
Do we want to take anybody else? Like, do we want to take a third party uninvolved?
Is Barrick part of the investigation?
I am not aware. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna ask if Barrick wants to. I'd rather the chief oversee this.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we should. I agree. We should do that. We can do that all together with the.
Innocent until proven guilty, Flop, not the other way around. Jugger. If she was at the property and suspected to be of a crime, Flop is the name on the house. If she stored something at the house, Flop needs to do his due diligence. Doesn't matter who it is. He doesn't think he did it, or he doesn't think that Tessa did it. He's got now the instilled fear that, oh my God, if she was at the house after committing the crime, what does that mean? Do you think Tessa... I don't even know how to say this. Okay. Maple, I'm gonna do something maybe unconventional.
What are you gonna do? Tell me before you do it, please.
I think I'm gonna wire Tessa the 40 grand we owe her for the renovations.
Why?
Because we agreed to pay her for the renovations that she's doing.
Right.
And then I think I'm going to tell her that until this is all over, maybe just take her access. I mean, I don't know. I mean, what do you think? Do you think it's going to be a problem?
To play devil's advocate, regardless of whether or not she did this or not, I feel like there's plenty of criminals that like have decorated houses for people.
I mean, I don't disagree. I'm just
I don't know.
I don't think she'd do anything.
I don't think she would either. And
I'm just nervous because if something's at that house now, my name's on the house. You know what I mean?
Let's wait until we search the house. And if we find something, that's one thing. If we don't, then I think we have no reason.
All right.
Let's not jump the gun. Right.
I'm getting worried.
Let's not jump the gun.
I know.
We guys just be slow and methodical about it. She can, I mean, genuinely speaking, what is the potential worst that could happen with her still decorating the house?
Nothing about decorating the house.
You just think she's gonna come in and murder us in her sleep?
No. It's the fact that she has access to our front door. And if she's the one renovating. So, Barrick, I'm going to just throw this your way, get your opinion on this too.
Mm-hmm.
Tessa's the one renovating our house right now. I've agreed contractually via text.
I don't think you have any reason to worry.
Okay.
We
I
were
did
we
this
were gonna go.
specifically because of something that Cornwood did, not because she's like a
So-
terrible person.
What happened with Cornwood? What? I don't think she's a terrible person. Is the thing. But they're suspected of him being
or
stabbed,
Cornwood.
right?
Cornwood took a dolphin out of the water and gifted it to the mayor at his wedding reception at the resort. Then, however many days later, they kidnap Cornwood, take him to the resort, and we presume she, cuts him open, bruv.
What's the full story? What's the context? Should I be clearing my
that
house
is the
right
I
now?
think that is the
Yeah, I
context.
just gave you all the
I
context.
think that is the context, Flop. She got
You want to hear a true
supposedly,
story?
potentially.
I almost
She
lost
got
my.
mad at Cornwood for killing a dolphin, which I don't. What isn't out of the realm of possibility for Tessa.
I am gonna be the first to say it. I'm gonna say it. I almost lost my position, almost lost my chance of getting into the Rangers. Because when I was in EMS, fucking eons ago, I took a dolphin out of the water. And a photo surfaced with me holding it.
There you go.
Yeah. I mean, if Tessa would do that, she's not bound by the badge anymore. What's stopping her from stabbing somebody over doing such a thing?
Eric, I just want to
no.
clarify. Should I, because when I called Tessa earlier, she asked me if I saw the new renovations she did today. Should I be clearing my house for anything? Should I be worried? Should I be checking my house right now?
No, I maybe for a knife. I doubt that she would do something like that, though.
We can go clear it. Like, if we want to clear it, we can clear it.
So she's not in jail, obviously. She was on the phone.
Even if it's for just your peace of mind, Flop, we can go clear it.
My name's on the house. The last thing I want is to be... I don't think she would do something like that.
I don't think so either. Again, if it's for your peace of mind, then I mean, I'm not bothered by it personally. I live there too, right? So.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not even you that you would have to worry. It would be, I guess, the name of the person on the house. Because if anything is found in the property that does not belong to me, unfortunately, my name's on it, and I'm the one that's guilty of it.
Again, if it's for your peace of mind, if you would want to do that, we can go do that shit right now.
You want to go for a ride, Barrick?
All right, we got 15 minutes till this interview. I don't know. I got a lot of things I want to do. You can just do it tomorrow, though, I guess.
Okay.
Me and Flop can just go do it together. Or grab a third party as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably a good idea.
Okay.
Okay.
All I'm saying is I'd rather the chief be witness. God forbid there's something in my fucking house.
Want to grab, like, Bones? Is Bones still around? Bones is not still around.
Let's just go.
What?
We only have 20 minutes. The longer we talk about getting this set up, the longer it'll take.
All right. Damn, it's a pretty ass sunset. Damn.
It is. I've been watching it the whole time.
This is what I do, fellas. This
Frolic?
is what I do.
So you've been the one frolicking.
I'm a big mountain guy.
Bear, can I ask you maybe a semi-unconventional question that I don't think you need to answer, but I'm curious now?
As long as you're willing to get an unconventional answer.
Okay. I don't know how much you've disclosed, talked about, or even will consider bringing up right now in front of me. When Turner retired, you said you don't think anybody could fill Turner's position. You don't think Turner's position or spot could ever be refilled?
I think somebody could fill his position, but I have no plans to. I have no plans to have a captain of every shift.
That was okay. That was my question. Did you plan on replacing captains?
There will be a lieutenant in every shift that essentially does what the captains of old have been doing, but there will not be a captain of every shift.
Okay. Oh, every
Just to
Dan is
put
in
it
custody. Holy
plainly.
shit. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Monroe, did you find somebody to scoop you up? Okay, you have an FTO with you? Okay, then you're fine. Then you're fine. Okay. If nobody's gonna pick you up after, by the time like I'm gonna be wrapping up here eventually, and I'll be heading off duty once I'm done. So if you don't end up getting picked up, just head off duty, alright? But I bet. Thank you.
This is big. I know everyone's worried and, you know, saying, oh my God, you're saying Tess is guilty. I can't believe it. Flop is the owner of the house. If there is a weapon inside the property, Flop is the name on the house. Not Maple, not Etta, not Ziggy. Flop. Flop would be the one found guilty based on a possession. He does not want to be liable for a crime. So Flop as a character is paranoid. I don't give a fuck. I think this is great. Wouldn't that be very sloppy of her to do? I mean, theoretically, sure. It's not about what's sloppy, it's about what's right though, you know what I mean? Is it likely she did that? No. Is it probable? Yeah, there's a chance. No, if every local could just do that, they wouldn't keep hitting that fucking wall on that corner.
Exactly.
Oh, there's bricks. That's new.
Maple?
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
What is that?
Where's Barrick? Barrick!
This is mine and Edda's room, by the way.
Ain't no way I got this thin ass wall to what the fuck? I kind of like the loft. It looks good.
Oh, she put bricks over here so that you guys don't have weirdos looking in your window.
I'll take the window room.
No, we're taking the window
Okay,
room.
thanks,
There
guys.
was a window on that side.
Stand
We've been
for
in that room. Flop, I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't want that window room.
Listen, if someone looks through my window and sees my balls, that's up to them. What the fuck is that?
No, there's other reasons why you don't. I don't. Well, it's. I don't know. Is that my guitar?
Yeah, I was just checking the case. I think we're good. I don't see anything.
Oh, it's fucking.
There is a turbo. I'm just saying that might go missing.
Yeah. What the fuck do we do with this?
I don't know. I'm gonna let that be and ask Tessa why there's a barrel. Barrel.
Where'd Barrett go? Did he not?
Oh, okay. All right. Yep. Okay.
Mission 176, Panorama.
Hi, Flop.
Hi, Tessa. Why is
Be
there toxic
advised that,
waste in my
Dominator
my
is
house?
the same car that just dusted us.
I don't know. Somebody
in the
put that
V-Star
in
right
there, so I
now?
built it. I thought you wanted it.
Who put a fucking barrel in? What?
I don't know. I showed up and I looked in there and I was like, who set this up? And I thought you guys were calling me toxic for a minute there. So I just built it and I moved it.
Okay. All right. I mean, hey, listen, okay. I was looking
I
through.
don't know whose it is,
I
but it's there now. It was just in the middle of the room.
I feel like I gotta talk to Ziggy. I feel like that's something Ziggy would do.
Yeah, well, if he's calling me toxic, I'll put it in his bedroom.
Wait, oh, wait, that's a good point, actually. Ziggy, maybe not Ziggy. Maybe it's an implication because Richard does think that Ziggy is toxic. Ooh, wait a minute. I'm putting pieces together. Wait a minute.
Okay, well, it's
a puzzle.
It's a prop. It's not
It's
actually
not real?
toxic waste. No, I wouldn't do that to you.
I can drink it? Oh.
I wouldn't.
I'll call you back.
126 was
Flop?
available.
We're gonna be
I wouldn't
rich,
drink
Maple.
that.
Oh,
God.
it's fine. It's okay.
We're currently dealing with.
What does you drinking toxic waste have to do with richness?
Please take care of it.
Do you know what my shit's gonna look like when it comes out? I could sell that. That's like I could shit out my shit, freeze it, and then sell it on eBay and tell people use it with a UV light.
What does that have? What?
I'm gonna be rich.
How?
Oh my
What?
god, I'm gonna shit out fucking toxic poop.
125 from 166.
Set it for 125.
You need 25 with me in the locker room.
I am all the way up in Polito. Would you want to give me a call real quick? I will be there in 10. I do promise that.
Copy.
What the fuck was that?
Can we go back to MRPD now so I can just drive all the way back up here to go to sleep?
Probably.
Where'd Barrett go?
He's at the neighbor's house.
Man, we should have bought this fucking house.
We would have had a kitchen area. We would have had a fucking actual windows. Oh my god.
Fuck me, dude. Oh, we got so shafted.
178, 76 to latest 37. The same
Dude, our cheeks got fucking
for
clapped.
that
We got
Dominator.
so shafted.
Eric, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why's your head down? What
Hey,
happened?
Flex, can you go give me keys to the V-Star?
What happened?
Right now.
It's nothing.
Listen, I don't give a shit. You're a leader. I get it. But you're still Barrick. What's going on?
No, it's fine.
Big Eric.
I'm not going to push you. But if you need anything, you let me know.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Will you reach out to me if you need anything?
I mean, probably not. I have my own ways of dealing with stuff. So.
Okay, listen. I've heard the
I appreciate
alcohol. I've heard the shrooms. I've heard the cigarette
Nah,
thing.
I
I've
don't
heard the
do all that.
nicotine. You reach out to me.
Yeah, this is a pretty nice house, though.
Was
I
this one a
appreciate it.
million?
Why are you deflecting?
Yeah.
This is a million?
Yeah, we
It was, yeah.
Yeah, Millie this. Fuck that. I'm good.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. We would still not own
Dominator's
it if
still
it was a
making
million
drop-offs
flop.
in Sandy. I'm gonna code 6
Hello.
forward along 68.
Hey, Alice, what's
Joshua.
up?
I was just calling for your. Are you ready to do interviews?
Yeah, I will be there by 2:15. I'm up in Paleto with Barrick right now.
Okay.
I have to clear
And
my
so-
house for something, but I'm good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just if we were gonna get dressed, so if you wanted to.
Yeah. I'll be
get
there.
dressed with us, but we'll see you soon. Okay.
Yep. Sounds good. Are we changing the drip?
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're wearing different clothes today. Yeah,
Oh
it's a new
shit!
day.
I didn't know there were. I didn't know we were flavor of the week. Okay. All right.
We're fashionable.
I'll be there. Hold on. I'm inside Barrick
See you
right
soon.
now. I'm sorry. Hold on. All right. I'll see you soon. Bye bye. I have to go get new clothes. I have to do interviews. God, I'm gonna look so hot.
Up there, Declan.
Literally right on top of the last one that just popped off.
Hey, Vert.
Yet somehow there's no vehicle. I don't understand. Okay, I just confirmed that these are definitely delayed on the regular 37s also.
All right.
I was
What's up,
on
Amanda?
top of the alert when it came out, and there's no car in the area.
I'm so sorry. Caitlin with the 4 months, by the way.
Hey,
Thank
Bert.
you. I appreciate the fuck out of you. Can we get some hearts in chat, please?
It's definitely that same Dominator. There's been a myriad of 37s popping off up since I've been up here.
I did want to say, Barrick,
Yeah.
I very much want to help this department. That was the direction. I want to help it grow and develop and be the best possible department that it can be in any way, shape, or form. I'm able to do so.
Even if it's not in the same vision that you were brought in under.
Yeah, like I said, at the end of the day, we have to adapt to what's in front of us, and I have no intention on going anywhere and seeing things through, right? And so I'm still here, and I will adapt to what's in front of me, and it is still something that I desire.
Code 6 along Joshua and Marina through Sandy's proper, but I think this vehicle's probably be anywhere, to be honest.
All right. Well. We're gonna do interviews, figure things out. Man, poor Flop's gonna have really bitter feelings about this with the Rangers. This may actually just spark a lot of inspiration for Flop to show. I have a vision with this RP. I have a huge vision. Barrick, who's going to be the one to press the charges on Tessa?
I think a combination of Bones, Declan, Lenny.
Can
probably.
I ask a question?
Sure.
I'm not asking this as a hot gotcha. Genuine question. Super genuine, just curious. In Hawk's statement, it states, a suspect believed to be Tessa Lamb in disguise.
And over there.
Yeah.
All the way at the ammunition clothing store.
I'll need to expand further upon that, but it was
When I go up to like
the
Harmony on
description
6
given
Bolt,
like matches like a set of clothes that she traditionally is wearing, like, you know, like jeans, black leather jacket, woman with red hair. She had no mask on.
Oh, she didn't have a mask on?
Yeah, matches the same physique. And then like Cornwood, the statement's not in there yet, but